welcome to Meet Me in the Kitchen. Right now I am getting ready to make some chicken that is amazing. It is a light version of breaded chicken. So what I'm going to do is I was going to do one that had just breadcrumbs on it and then another one that had my famous Parmesan breading, but I'm just doing all Parmesan breading. I'm going to use chicken thighs for my daughter who loves chicken thighs, so I cut off some of the fat on that. And then I'm also going to use chicken breasts. I really like chicken breast. It has the least amount of fat. Oh, and I want to give you all an update on what happened at Weight Watchers today. I actually went back to Weight Watchers this morning. And I was down 2.8 pounds. Yay! So you can say hello to less than Mimi than you saw me last week. So yay. So what I do is when I do my chicken, everybody in my family knows I don't like to touch raw chicken. I'm really weird about it. So I use gloves. I buy my gloves from the cheapest place to buy gloves. Don't do that because it's moving the camera. I buy gloves from GFS. I buy them in like 100 packs, and honestly, they're amazing because then you can just throw them away. So what we have going over here, you can hear it fizzle and or sizzle. You can hear the potatoes. I have some diced potatoes going that are low in calorie. So I just touched a gross thing, so I'm going to take this off because I don't like to touch chicken and get the chicken juice everywhere. So I'm just going to kind of stir these. Now, the potatoes that I have in this pan right here are the lower calorie potatoes, and they're red potatoes. I just diced them up really small. I'll show you how small the dicing is. Just diced them up. I put a little bit of onion in there, and I coated, and not really 100%, but I coated the bottom of the pan with some olive oil. And then I like to just kind of supplement it with some spray. I always get my spray from Trader Joe's. I've gotten it from Aldi's, and I love Aldi's, but for some reason, sometimes the top of it, when I spray it, the little top thing comes off, and to me that's annoying because then I gotta put it back on, and then it kind of gets all over the place, it's greasy, whatever. So I like the Trader Joe's one. Over here, I have some more potatoes that are diced, and these are a little bit more fattening. My daughter loves the potatoes that I have. They're just regular old potatoes, diced up exactly the same way as my red potatoes. Now I gotta do both. And they're in vegetable oil. No oil on there. Hi, Sherry. Can you see what the, I can't read that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I am going
Sean
to...
McCracken, Susie Wiggin.
Hi, Sean. Hi, Susie. Ooh, we had a good day today with Susie. Sherry, you'll love this. My daughter and Susie's daughter play on the All-Stars together, and they were 2-1 in their first tournament. Yay! They did awesome. So, what I'm doing here is I'm just going to trim the fat, and I'm going to make this show a lot faster than I made the other one. So I'm going to do it as fast as I can. So I'm going to take, hi Sean, he's my nephew, love you. In DC, baby, right? Baltimore? Okay, same thing.
DC? It is not.
Okay, I know I should be a geography teacher. That's actually what my degree should be, and I don't even know where DC or Baltimore is. Okay, I thought they were the same thing. So I just kind of trimmed the fat off of that, and I like to get as much fat as I can off. You can pound this chicken thin. You can halves it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in half because it does take kind of a while to cook. So my husband's going to stir back there. So you just kind of cut it. I'm not a butcher, although my grandfather was by trade. So I'm not the best. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. This is the most important part of doing any type of cutting of chicken. You have to, or you don't have to, but I have to. I always take my cutting board and I put a little piece of parchment paper, and then I put a couple of pieces of plastic wrap on it. And I don't like to get my cutting board all disgusting with the chicken juice and have to clean it up. So that's why I always put that on there. Sean just said something. I can't read it because I can't. My husband told me I can't.
Haha, love you guys, Sean said.
Love you too. So now, I like to save my cutting board so that it's not all gross. Because no matter how clean you get it, I don't know, I feel like you just don't really get it that clean. So, well, you guys might, but I don't. So I just cut that right along. I'm going to cut them completely in half because they were really thick, and these are really pretty. My husband just got these from Schnucks. And what I'm going to bread these with, so I just kind of take all the yucky stuff and put it right there. But it's really cool because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Parmesan cheese, I'm going to add some Italian seasoning, then I'm going to add some garlic powder, and I'm going to mix it all up. And when I coat these, I am not going to use oil or milk or eggs or anything, although you can if you want. Hi Thomas! But I'm going to use water, believe it or not. So I'm just going to rinse them in water, and then I'm going to bring them back over here and throw them in the yummy spice. Now here's the deal. The spices that you put in there, make it your own. I like Parmesan. I think Parmesan should always be the base. But if you wanted a little bit spicier, you could put some Cajun spices in there. If you wanted Italian tonight, you could put Italian in there. But I always do the smell test, is what I call it. So I smell it, and I make sure I smell it, and I can really, really smell. I gotta take this off, so stop touching the chicken. That I smell the Italian seasoning. And you know, every day is different. Maybe my nose is different. Maybe what's in the air is different. I have absolutely no idea. But tonight, I'm just not smelling all the seasoning. So I doubled this recipe. I put it on Facebook. So, hi Danielle. Good to see you. So, oh yeah, there you go. I just need a little bit more garlic powder. To me, you can never have too much garlic, but I guess for some, we call them mitiganis, which are Americans. I'm Italian. For some American people, I guess you can't have too much garlic. So I'm going to go ahead and just moisten these with water real quick. And also what I'm going to do is some asparagus. So, oh, and I got to give a shout out to my mother-in-law who bought me these beautiful plates, or bowls, and left them here this week while she was taking my kids for the day, because she was really awesome this week. So I'm going to leave the camera real quick. Well, that does that. And I'm going to take my chicken, and it's amazing how little water you really need to get it moist enough to get that breading to stick on it. So I also want to show you this really cool stuff that I have. Again, a shout out to my mother-in-law. But this is Silpat stuff that is from Demarle. So it is really amazing stuff. As you guys can see, nothing's going to stick to it. It's a great product. I use a lot of different of their products. I use these little guys, and you can see they're really flimsy. You can store them really easily. They're very small if you want them to be. I even put chicken in this, even though it's a beautiful little pan that you can make a quiche out of. So, or a boot cake. Or a boot. Well, whatever you use. This is a pizza pan that you can use, and I just put some of the chicken in here. I'm going to put some of the chicken on there, put it on 400, and then you are ready to roll. So, I'm going to do this really quickly. I got as much prep as I could before I came on. So, run the water. And you use water that is just room temperature. My brother-in-law's walking in now. Okay. So what you do is, I am going to, I'm taking this Demarle pan. I am going to move this out of the way a little bit. And you take your chicken, see it's a little moist.
I'll pay you.
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Good to see you.
You're Michelle.
So I am going to put that right here. I am just breading my chicken. Like I said, oh, I want to show you guys. After I bread this, I want to show you how amazing it looks. That it is just with water. I mean, to be honest, the first time I did it, I couldn't believe it. I know there's some things hanging off, I know. I told you guys I'm not the best person to cut things, but guess what? It still tastes the same, so, you know, it's alright. So I'm just breading. And I'm going to put that right there. And I'm also going to do the chicken thighs exactly the same way. And I'm going to put the chicken thighs in a different container so that, you know, sometimes the chicken thighs have a little bit more fat on them, so I don't want it to get all greasy. So I have my oven on 400. Now I want to show you my most amazing oven. I have an oven that is a double oven. When we bought this house, we redid the entire kitchen. And our oven was, oh my goodness gracious, I couldn't believe our oven. And then this kitchen was nothing like what it is now. And so when we redid it, I had to have a double oven. I love to cook. I had to have a double oven. And so we got a double oven that is all underneath right here. I mean, we got one little itty bitty oven here and another oven right there. So it's pretty awesome. So I'm going to put that on. These are going to go for about 20 minutes. I'm probably not going to show the whole thing because I know you guys have other things to do. But I do want to show you how I'm going to do the chicken thighs pretty much the same way. And I got to get those in the oven for my daughter because she's starving after all of her softball games. And you can even, you know, if it's a little bit more fattening, put some eggs in there. I've had a lot of people this week talking about these little shows, whatever you want to call it, and people are asking for the lighter version stuff. So I think I'm just going to stick with the light version of things because I think that that's how people really want to go. And I wanted to say cheers to everybody also because I'm having a little bit of wine.
Okay, we'll hang it up.
As my friends are not going to be surprised about. And it's a beautiful day here in St. Louis. Not sure
Gorgeous day.
how wonderful it is wherever everybody is. Oh my gosh, but it was still beautiful. So I'm going to throw these in the oven. Can you open that? No, the bottom, sorry.
Got double oven for
So we
something.
we got that going. And then next, I'm going to move on to...
The good potatoes are done.
The good potatoes are done.
Well, not the good potatoes, though.
My husband calls the more fattening potatoes the good potatoes. That's what he eats.
Good and healthy.
I call the good potatoes the other potatoes. Now, I'm just going to flip over. Hi, Jackie! Hello, hi, Misty. I am going to just flip over the cutting board. I'm going to make it easy on myself and not have to clean it right at this moment. But I got my asparagus.
Daddy.
And my brother-in-law, Rob, just showed up a couple of minutes
Hey,
ago.
Rob!
Hi, Rob!
Dad, how's this?
As I was going a little, you know, I had to get those in the oven, so I couldn't really talk to them. So these are pretty much almost done. Now, I put honestly, these are the more healthy potatoes. Hi, Misty! I put the healthier potatoes on maybe 5 minutes before we went on air. So honestly, what is it? It's 7:13. Those took about 8 minutes. No, 8 plus 5. No, 13 plus 5. I'm not really good at math either.
23.
It is 23.
18 plus 5 is 23.
But it's not 18. It's 13. So it takes about 20 minutes or so. That's why I had to get them on first. So what did she say?
I'm going to show you. to be strings.
What did Jackie say?
I don't know what she
I
said.
can't see it.
Dave's watching too. Hey, Dave, what's up, dude?
Well, you know, Dave was probably watching anyway because Dave does Facebook more than Jackie does. So, all right. So I'm gonna cut off just the ends of the asparagus. Yeah, go ahead. And I'm going to throw my asparagus in. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful. Really nice asparagus. They look beautiful, not too thin. And then I have a little bit of onion. Oh, I really wanted mushrooms with it, but he didn't get the mushrooms. But that's okay. We can throw in some tomatoes as well. So, hi. Okay. So I can't, is Angelo watching too? I think Angelo, my nephew, is watching too. What does it say? I can't read.
Angelo says hello.
Hi, Angelo. I love you. So I'm going to plug the Phyllis Fund real quick. We have a foundation where we raise money for special needs projects and things. Okay, and I also want to tell you, I totally forgot to say this the last time, but the reason that I really started to want to get healthy again is because my dad was diagnosed with colon cancer, and I know some people out there have been affected by it as well, and I told the kids, you guys, seriously, we really need to start eating healthy and taking care of ourselves because what we put in our body actually does matter. So, but on a lighter note, I did look at some of the videos from the past week, and it was kind of funny because what was I saying? Oh, I like your hair. Who said that?
I did that!
Oh, my daughter. My daughter did my hair. Thank you, by the way. So I wanted to let you guys know that, shoot, I lost my train of thought. What did I say?
Eating more healthy.
Pat and Mo are here. Hey,
Hi,
Pat and Mo.
Hi.
Man, speaking of being healthy.
I am
Hi,
going
Pat.
to
Hi, Mo.
take my pan. I'm moving it over because I really like these first two burners on here. And I just put a little bit of olive oil when I do my asparagus. I'm going to take some onion and throw it in there. And I don't want it to get too hot. And you can really smell the potatoes and smell the Italian seasoning. It smells delicious in here. So,
Smell-o-vision.
yeah. So here are the potatoes again. I think these are done. They are dark. They're soft. And it's crispy, so I'm going to go ahead and taste these. And, oh, I wanted to say that, yes, I know that some of you guys have, Tara. Hi, Tara. I'm not allowed to wave. I was told not to wave.
Start to wave.
I like to wave. So I just want to kind of get my onions, as you guys may know. I like to heat up my vegetables a little bit separately because I don't have any garlic. I'm going to put some garlic powder in there. I'm going to put some garlic in after. So I like to get my onions a little bit soft, and then I'm going to throw in my asparagus because I think that it is ready. Oh, it's a little big. That's okay. You know what? I can cut these real quick. So I'll cut these. And I always time, and I really honestly do this because of my sister-in-law, Misty. She times everything when she cooks, and I learned from her that that's a good idea because I'll be honest with you, sometimes I forget stuff and I don't time it. Every other can you look and see what these people are saying? I can't read it. Maybe I need my other glasses.
I'm signed on. Oh my God, I'm signed on as you, Michelle. I am so confused and fixing
Who is
this
that?
now. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, that's Gina. Gina, log out.
Oh, that's okay. It's fine.
Get out there.
It's fine. So anyways, we got our potatoes. Oh my gosh, they tasted really good, but you know what? I need some seasoning though. So you gotta taste and then season, taste and then season. And as Rob knows, because he has watched me cook many times, I taste and season, don't I?
And I taste too.
And then Rob tastes, and then he's the one who
I'm the taster.
And Gabriella is the taster. So we're gonna have Gabriella right now
Oh yeah.
taste the.
I already did that. I already salted those.
Oh, okay. Quote
Also
unquote
extra
more
salt.
fattening potatoes. And you can go ahead right
Can I
here.
have some ketchup?
Yes, you can have some ketchup. So she's gonna try them with ketchup because that's how she likes it. And we have really cute ramekins who are my mom's. And as some of you may know, she is no longer with us. And that's why when my dad was diagnosed with colon cancer, it was really important for us to really evaluate what we're doing. So he had colon cancer, got part of his colon taken out. He's doing really great. It didn't spread anywhere. I know one person on there that we're close with has had the same thing happen, and so we're really happy that she is clear as well. I know she had more treatment and stuff, so I don't know if people want me to say that.
It's a conversation starter. Conversation starter.
I have no idea. So, always a wooden spoon, and
Not to beat your kids with.
yes, to be your kids with.
No,
So
not
I am
to.
just putting in.
Not your nephew.
I just have my olive oil. I like my Supplement Superstore seasoning. It's Sea Dog Rub. It is spicy. Probably, now that I think about it, probably not the best choice for when I have my Italian. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to add some Italian seasoning in here. And honestly, I know that it's going to be good. See, I told you guys, this is like not rocket science. It is what you want to eat because you guys are the ones that are cooking this and you're eating it. So you have to make your food taste the way that you want it to taste, not the way that other people say that you need to taste. It's really important to remember that. You know, I was talking to somebody about this today who has had a health scare. She really wants to eat healthy, and she's doing it, man. She's looking for different recipes and different ways to cook things. So, you know, you gotta make your food taste right for you. And you gotta make it, hear it sizzle, you know? And one of the coolest things about being on this video is that the camera slipped around and it looks like I'm left-handed. So for the first time in my life, I am left-handed. So it's kind of cool. Okay, anyway, that was kind of silly. So I'm going to add my tomatoes to my zucchini stuff, my zucchini and my onions. We have about 10 minutes to go on the chicken, and I know I wanted to get out of here, but I want to check my chicken because I cut it in half so it was like half, kind of thin. So I'm going to check and see how it's doing. We might be okay. So, oh my gosh, you could smell the garlic. Yum, that looks so good. Can't you smell that?
That sounds yummy. That smells yummy.
It does smell yummy. So I'm going to take one of these out. And I am going to cut right into it. Yum, do you see how moist that is? That's totally done. That is perfect.
Not too sweet.
It is moist. It smells like Italian seasoning, garlic, oregano. Oh my gosh. That is perfect.
I want some.
You can really taste the flavor of the seasoning. It's a little hot, so be careful.
That's yummy.
And I'm going to mix up my asparagus. Put a little bit of the potatoes on there. I don't know where my spoon is. Oh, that's Gabriella's.
What?
Potatoes. I want a little bit of a taste for me. I want to taste one of the, I'm going to take one of the top of the stalks because I really like that part of it. And I'm going to taste that, and I think I forgot to put seasoning in that too. So I need to add some of my Italian seasoning. and some of my garlic. Hi, Courtney. She's our neighbor. And I'm going to add some salt. Mix it around. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you were over here, you could really smell some yummy Italian seasoning. It is delicious. So honestly, that is it. I just wanted a quick, easy way for you guys to eat healthier because it is good for your heart. It's good for everything. And remember, the most important ingredient is wine. No, I'm just kidding. The most important ingredient is love in anything that you cook, anything that you do, because people can feel it and people can taste it. Bye. Meet me in the kitchen next week.
Goodbye.